black, with flowers and my love both never to come back.
I see people turn their heads and quickly look away. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day.
I look inside myself and see my heart is black. I see my red door, I must have it painted black.
Maybe then I'll fade away if I have to face the facts. It's not easy facing up when your whole world is black.
No more will my green seagull turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you.
If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes.
What is going on, everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. Yeah, well, let's hope that River's got 19 minutes now, and this will be done. I just have the top tunes of the Rolling Stones playing on Spotify. I just always try to play something at the start that I know is not going to get us totally in the algorithm. It all gets you in the algorithm to get blocked, but people that aren't like really into blocking. So I know that my man JSB, AIR, Joe, whatever you want to call him, is in here. And I've got a song of his from 3 weeks ago now, from The Adventures, When the Sun Goes Down. So we are going to kick it off with that. If you haven't watched it yet, there's a song, War, from Queen. 2 songs that went to number 25 that our own Bostar did with JSB. You should go check out on JSB's channel, Acting is Reacting. Obviously got some Beatles stuff to take care of tonight. We'll hopefully get some more people roll in here tonight. It's a slow night, but it's still really early. We kind of peak about 6:15 actually. So things are pretty well. River. Having real problems with my left wrist. I'm finally going to probably have to have it fused in December, so I'm just kind of coming to terms with that. There's a lot worse things in life, but and then after basketball last night, I couldn't walk on my left knee. There it was not allowing me to really walk much at all. But I just got to be ready to go back on the court for 3 hours tomorrow night. Let's go. I'm lucky. I don't have to go work an 8 to 5 job. I would not hold up. So. It's our first album in 32 years? Dang. Yeah, that's it, River. You just got to kind of come to the conclusion that you're not going to be able to really use your hand ever again. I mean, sort of. But you can't bend it. So, the problem is it's my left hand. And I'm right-handed, but I've learned to do a lot of stuff with my left hand because my right-handed wrists were so bad for years. Now this is way worse, but I'm afraid then I'm gonna have to use my right hand all the time. And if I get there with this hand, which I will, then it's not gonna be very much fun. I've always just kind of felt like once I want to replace both my knees. I've just always felt like once you go down that road and have that first surgery, it just becomes this cascading effect. So I'd really rather not, but it doesn't really matter what I'd rather do. So their 1988 single, Broken Lamb, was the most played song on BBC Radio 1 in 1988. Wow. Let me look, Ness. I mean, I don't really look at my Facebook, so let me see. Yeah, I still got your Terry Reid I'll get to. I got it. All right, thanks to JSB for bringing that 1 to 3 weeks ago. Let's clear out another song as people are getting in here from last week, and then we'll get to Beatles soon. We've still got to decide on the Sgt. Pepper's. We got knocked down last week in the middle of that. Well, there's only 3 votes in, so we'll let this cook up a little bit. And pain manners are going to do me any good, Ness. It's all bone on bone, and all my bones are collapsed on top of each other. So we're unfortunately we're long past that. It's a structural problem to where it's just incredible pain. I can handle the knees though, brother. I mean, I guess until I can. But I've had knee problems since 19 when I had knee surgery when I got hurt playing. So I can handle that. The wrist and hand. I thought I was going to die today when I still lift weights with it because it's not going to hurt it any. Right? But I mean, it's so, oh my gosh, it's something.
Mother, I hear for the land is. Ain't much more so to get round to.
Birthday, happy birthday, Ness.
Less than I'll
39 years old, forever, right? Happy birthday, brother. I hope it's been a good day. I had my birthday, what would have been 3.5 weeks ago. I don't know. I didn't really celebrate it. Not because, I mean, people would have celebrated it with me. I don't know. For me, I get to a certain age, it's just, yeah, that sounded great for being signed for 30 years. I agree. I definitely agree with that. Evan David, I'm going to get to your battle next for that reason. I saw your message. You started back to work. So, brother, I'm going to get to your battle next in case you do drop off. That's it, Ness. It's funny. That's what my doc told me. He said you got to replace both your knees at once. Otherwise, you'll never want to do it if you do one because it's so painful. So yeah, I don't want to do one and then be going, okay, I got to do the other one. So yeah, I mean, it'll have to be done at some point. They've wanted to replace my knees since I was 23, but I'm 54. Here's all I'll say about that. You got to listen to your doctor, sort of, but like I know not everyone here is a believer in God. For me, like, God will do what He wants, man. Just because the docs tell you something doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. If it's an organ or something, maybe, but with your joints, it's like, I mean, we're all different. We're all built different, man. You don't have any idea how you're going to react to things. Yeah, Ness, I mean, that's what I hear, man. That's what my doc was like. Yeah, you're doing both at once. I just want to wait until I'm done teaching basketball. Which right now the plan for that's 8 more years. It's kind of crazy because I always said I'd stop when I was 50, but I don't really want to stop. What am I going to do? It's kind of who I am. So. Oh, River, happy birthday to you as well. All these August birthdays. Greatness with all us August birthdays, right? It doesn't help both start in a way, like it doesn't help the knees, that's for sure. And like I have to dribble with the left hand, the left wrist, and then I turn around and lift weights today and put all that weight on it, which, you know, I mean, I choose to do that part of it, but the physical activity does help. I mean, at my age, I'm 54, you know, it keeps me moving. I mean, I don't go out there and like, you know, actually play, but I'll get, you know, last night I got like 17,000 steps. It's probably not ideal, but I'm blessed that I can still do it. What's up, Soup? How you doing, man? Lots of August birthdays. We should get together and have a party, man. Terry going in, man. I started out the stream playing a little Rolling Stones. Monday or Tuesday next week, Rolling Stones Between the Buttons will go up that I did for Evan David. I just did it this past weekend. But we're going to have a battle from the U.S. version of that album. You know, Bostar, one of my favorite things, you know, being JSB, acting is reacting, I've been doing videos, and like, it's so cool to just be able to talk to Joe. To have, you know, we talk by email, but just to have a conversation is freaking great. Love it. We love that with you as well, Bostar. Well, all you guys, man. We've all been together a long freaking time. And just a little secret, JSB knows more about the YouTube situation now than I do, because I just film. I don't have time to. So he's really helped me out learning some things on the YouTube side. We will, Evan David, if we get to it, which I know I got to get to the Beatles, and then I'm going to do your song battle next, and then we'll get to the Beatles. Yeah, you know how to do it, at least, JSB. I need to learn how to do it and bring you in on a video. Can you guys believe that? I've never done a Zoom video with anyone that I've initiated. Well, I've never really done one with anybody except for JSB, I don't think. Yeah, you're the first person I've filmed with. Yeah, T-Soup. I became a loss for words with all these mass shootings, but especially the school shootings, a very long time ago, man. A very long time ago. All right, let's do the Rolling Stones, I'm sure most of you guys know this, but two different versions of a lot of their albums in the 60s between the UK and the US, much like the Beatles. But so there's two songs that aren't on the UK version. The UK version is what I reacted to, but I reacted to these after the proper playlist on the reaction, so you got all of them. But these are the two songs that were not on the UK version of Between the Buttons. Or JSB, I could get on my butt and just figure out how to hit the record button and edit it, right? I mean, it's crazy that Terry opened for the Stones. The last guy we heard Terry Reid when he was 16. I bet he was terrified. Maybe not, but you know, Joe, it would help if YouTube would just tell us. I mean, I don't know why it's always been a secret, but they say a lot of them don't even know that work in the algorithm side. They build the algorithm, and I imagine now with AI it's even worse, and they don't know exactly how it reads it. Yep, they did, and then it turned into a situation. I talk about it on the video. Evan David had a little research on that, Bostar. Because here in the U.S., we couldn't hear Let's Spend the Night Together, right? Because we are on another moral ground, obviously, still are. We're over here shooting kids or literally praying at school through a window, but, you know. Welcome to a day in the USA, baby. It's a fun one, Evan David. Because I love the Stones. Didn't know this album. You know, it's that little fun discovery that I had in the early days of the channel when I was discovering everything that I hadn't heard. That, man, nothing will be like those days. Yeah, I agree, Ness, because what does it matter now, right? I 100% agree with you. Just throw them at the end. Just throw them at the end. I hope I haven't contaminated all you morally by playing this song. It's not 1966 in the U.S., so it's probably all right, but... That's exactly right, Bostar. It's quite the double A-sided single, I'm telling you, man. You talk about bringing it. Yeah, Joe, I'm not trying to contaminate your pure personality and persona here. We'll get out of that now. I'll lead you down a better path.
Yesterday don't matter if it's gone. While the sun is bright or in
who aren't even trained in policing. That's the funny thing about it. Like, the National Guard is not trained in everyday policing. That's not their jobs. So yeah. And I won't get off on a tangent, Ness, but I will say this. Like, all these guys have jobs, right? And families. So you're sending them into police an area that really doesn't need to be policed, and they're all away from their jobs and their families, but no one ever talks about that. Brian hammering that recorder, because I did a video of it, Boaster. I did the video version on the reaction for Evan David. It's just funny to see him over there playing a recorder. I don't know why, but it just is.
She just can't be chained to a life where nothing's gained.
I haven't even, you know what, River?
Nothing's lost.
I saw when it happened this morning. I haven't even watched it yet to see what they know on the shoot or anything. Like, it doesn't matter what group you belong to. You got to screw loose, and it's pretty much that simple. How you doing, Becca?
There's no time to lose.
I know, T-Soup. I thought about you whenever I saw our boy say, well, I'll send him to Chicago next.
Catch your dreams before they slip away.
It's just like when you invade another country and police it for them. As soon as you leave, it goes back to how it was, because you're not fixing the root of the problem. So it doesn't matter. I want you to be better than okay, Becca, but I get it. 100% doesn't matter who the shooter is, T-Soup. Everybody always wants an answer, and I get it. If somebody I loved was shot, I'd want to know why, but there really isn't an answer why, besides you're mentally ill, and you have access to, and you're going to have even access to even more of any weapon you want, pretty much. Yeah, 100%, Boaster. That's exactly what I was talking about. That, Nam, U.S. didn't win in North Korea, but anytime you police an area and leave, it's going to go right back to how it was. It's just how it is. The people from within have to change it. Well, it looks good to a certain voting sector if you go in and crack down on crime. You guys get me off on a I just get, it's all so phony, and the older you get, the more you've seen this 100 times, and it's just like, none of these people really care about us. None of them do. Ruby Tuesday dominating, which Ruby Tuesday is, they're both really good songs. It's just, there's something about Ruby Tuesday. Can I find my YouTube app? I don't know. I just like it makes me feel good listening to that song. The arrangement and stuff, it just has that feel good arrangement to it. Let's see. I got to get some more votes in here. I never really know how many people. One screen will tell me 10. One screen will tell me 13. I never know. River's off work. You made it 6 o'clock, so it's better than last week. That's it, Beck. I hope you get answers. It took them on to do those tests, and I hope that the tests go well. Once you get the test behind you, at least you don't got that hanging over you. Yeah, no, you were right, Evan David. I'm familiar with him. Definitely familiar with him. All right, let's go ahead, because we got to get on with some Beatles stuff. So, last week we got Sgt. Pepper's down to 2 songs, and then we got knocked down right when we started a vote. So we're gonna hook up those 2 songs again, and then we're gonna vote. I won't play it all, I'll just play a part of it, because I'm sure most of you know it, but like I always say, it's nice to hear it.
Yourself in a boat on a river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. A girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Cellophane flowers of yellow and green towering over your head. Look for the girl with the sun in her eyes and she's gone. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
I have a feeling the song that I think should win is not going to win, but I'll tell you what, these are both, there's no wrong answer on this one. I'm going to kind of spin through this song so we also get Paul's middle 8.
I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade. And though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh. I saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car. He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared. They'd seen his face before.
I mean, this song's 5 minutes, 37 seconds. Like, it's a long Beatles song, especially at this point in time.
I saw a film today, oh boy.
I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Yeah, Evan David, that's what I think too.
Woke up, fell out of bed, dragged a comb across my head.
All right. I'm going to let this play, but here we go.
And looking up, I noticed I was late. Found my coat and grabbed my hat. Made the bus in seconds flat. Found my way upstairs and had a smoke. And somebody spoke and I went into a dream.
The poll is up. The poll is up. Some of you voted, but not all of you voted. I know not all of you can vote. You might be just listening.
I read the news today, oh boy.
All right. Another one from Carl. Got a battle coming up from River. See, I personally think A Day in the Life is the Beatles' best song. Is it my favorite song of theirs? No. Like, I don't ever listen to it on my own. I was in my, I don't even know if it's in my top 10 or 20. It's not my top 10 favorite Beatles song. I just, like, for what it is, I think it's their best song. But, like, there's no wrong answer. I don't even know what Law in the City is, Becca. We got to get to the White Album tonight, but we got to take a quick little detour first. We're going to do a little, okay. We got another vote in. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have a winner. I thought Lucy might win. I mean, there's no wrong answer. So what we're going to do, credit to Bo Start for coming up with this idea. I would have had to figure out how to handle it. You know, Magical Mystery Tour, Trey and I cheated when we ranked the Beatles albums. I mean, we did. We even talked about it because, you know, Magical Mystery Tour was just an EP originally. But Trey and I, and we did all UK versions of the Beatles albums when we reviewed them, when we ranked them, but we didn't with Magical Mystery Tour because it's so loaded. But for our purposes here, we're going to take the 4 original songs from Yellow Submarine and the 5 original songs from Magical Mystery Tour, and we're going to pick a winner of those. And then we'll get to White Album. Now, I'm going to remind you of the rules from last week. Got to pick your favorite. I was reading the chat. You got to pick your. You got one. Whatever you think's the best song on the album. You got one suggestion, not several, just one. So, because we got to get to the White Album, and you're only going to get one on the White Album either, which I know is going to be interesting. And I know not everyone can see this. If you're looking at it on your phone, you definitely might not be able to see it, but. Those are our options up there. I know. I mean, I know a lot of people love I Am the Walrus and Hey Bulldog. Yeah, I didn't put the title track on here. Is why. There we go. Got to go up to 14. There we go. So that's them. Yeah, you're 100% right, Ness. Younger people do like Lucy as opposed to Day in the Life. Yeah, this is good stuff, Carl. I like this. Just picking one song, though. Remember, guys, just one song. You get one song. Yeah, they do have a Zepp and Skinner. Yeah, I can see that. You want the title track, Trace? That's a fun one, too. All right, thank you to Carl for bringing the feel. They're actually called the band feel. Maybe because there was another band called Feel. I don't know. It's from 2023. All right, now let me just go. Let's see. Let me figure out what we're. Let me look back at your chat and eliminate stuff that. Yeah, Apple TV. No, it's Disney that's going to have the doc. If you're talking about the doc, Becca, for the Beatles, it's Disney Plus. So we got It's All Too Much. I mean, it's kind of everything I thought it was going to be. It's the title track. I'm the Walrus. Can't hold my phone and highlight at the same time. And then we're going to go ahead and get these hooked up, and then we're going to get into the song battle. Somebody had. All right. All right, I got you. So remember, you're only picking one between both albums. You're only picking one between both albums. So we can get rid of that, 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 that. All right. I am just going to battle them in the order that they are. It's going to be a quick one. See you, Joe. Take care.
When you're listening late at night, you may think the band are not quite.
Should have sped through a little bit. I haven't listened to this album in a very long time.
They just play it like that. It doesn't really matter what chords I play, what words I say, or time of day it is, as it's only a dawn song.
Alright, I battled against this.
2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D.
No one suggested this, just I had 5 songs, so.
F, G, H, I, J, I love you. Boom, 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 sail the ship. Boom, 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 chop the tree. Boom, boom,
I don't think this is probably going to be a tough battle, but
boom, boom, look at me. All together now, all together now, all together now, all together now, all together now. Black, white, green, red, and I take my train to bed. Pink, brown, yellow, orange, and blue. I love you. All together now.
alright, not a big surprise. Had to get there, man. Had to let it build. Oh. Yeah, I did. It's fine. It's just a typo, bro. I'm trying to go quick and monitor a lot of things. You guys understood what it was, though, right? You knew what song you listened to and voted for it, so it doesn't really matter. No, guys, you gotta understand, man. Just vote on what you heard. I just mistyped it because I'm trying to hurry up. because this takes up so much of the stream over this, like this album. Like these two are not even much of anything. There we go. I know you guys are trying to help me. Just don't be perfectionists, boys and girls. It's not the way it works. But I get what you're saying. And for the last, I would say 5 weeks, I sleep 3 hours or less a night, so it doesn't help by the time I get to right now multitasking. Nah, I don't believe in that. It doesn't work that way for me, Ness, because if you don't hear the song, just because you know it, when you hear them back to back, it's different, man. I talked about that last week. Like, for me and Trey, when we ranked all the Beatles songs, like, if you don't hear them, it's different. You think, this song was better than that song. Like, River will know, because River does, and Evan David, you do top 10s, you, like, figure that out. You're like, oh, wait. Wow, I figured that last battle would be a runaway. And it's not. Oh, no, I'm not tired at all, Becca. That's the problem. Somebody's got to vote. Somebody's got to vote. You know it. You know it, River top 10s are nightmares. Because it's like, if you have kids, it's like choosing a kid, man. It's like so hard to. And then even if you get your 10 songs, you're like, gosh, you like obsess over like, should this be 7 or 6? I do it. It's like, it doesn't really matter, but it kind of does, because it's like the list you're putting out there. Oh, the last one was a runaway for only a northern song. It should be up in the chat, the results. This one, though, the last one, wow, that surprises me. I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm just saying it surprises me. I mean, obviously, this is just such a trippy song. All right, the vote is open. Cuckoo Kachoo to you all. Wow, this vote surprised me as well. I've never really loved this song. This or Hey Bulldog. A lot of people love Hey Bulldog. That's why I thought you guys would choose it. Like, a lot of people really love it. I'm like, it's fine. I mean, this song's fun. Alright, I'm going to close this vote in like 30 seconds. Last call. No, it's a good song, but I've never thought it was one of their great songs, River. But I mean, a lot of people do. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play you a song battle for River. While you vote on the winner from this Mastodon. Brent Hines, a member of their band, died. So shortly after his exit from Mastodon. So River says, a small tribute to my favorite songs from the prog metal icons. That's kind of what brought this battle about. Yeah, it'd be a whole interesting side conversation as you guys are having them. How do you rank your songs on top 10s? It's interesting to see other people's methods. All right, the battle's live. I see the 3 songs that we have here. I wouldn't have thought any of these 3 would be in the final 3. They're not bad songs by any means. Yeah, some people do that, Carl. I get that. I don't like to do that. I like to want to actually go through the exercise of making the decision of what am I going to pick. Everybody wants to do it different, though. I get it. It's like whatever works for you. And I have people that do lists that do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Cat Dub, I do his list. That's what he does. He puts them in chronological order, you know, which makes sense too, because you kind of listen to how an artist evolves throughout their career. I'm putting up his Marvin Gaye, Tammy Terrell tomorrow, and it's chronological order. So I mean that works too. Well, yeah, and the problem is we don't have enough people in here. But I want to get this one knocked out. It's actually not going to end up in a 3-way tie, but it could have. Oh, I don't care if people get mad. And a lot of times the people that get mad are the people who are irrational super fans. Like, I deal with this with certain bands, not anybody we listen to tonight, but there's certain bands, I'm going to deal with the Beatles just a little bit, but where, you know, they get offended if you say something like, how is this song number 10? Like, because some song has to be number 10. Like, get over yourself. Because we have certain, like, irrational super fans of artists who go, they don't have any bad songs. Like, that's fine if you believe that, but you have, like, zero credibility with me. I'm not really going to take your point in anything because you have no subjectivity at all, or objectivity at all. Like, the guy over here, my shoulder here, Springsteen, he's my favorite solo artist of all time. Do I think all Bruce's stuff is great? No. His peak stuff is fantastic. Not all of it's great. It's just not. That's the way it is. Like, it's logical, but super fans. Dimash has, like, great fans. But I said something in the last Dimash video I did. Something of the nature, I didn't go back and watch it. Hell, I don't even remember exactly what I said. It was some of the nature. He's got one of the 5 best voices around right now, because he does. I don't spin his music, but his voice is absolutely incredible. And I had some of his fans, not a lot of them, he's got nice fans, tell me like, what are you talking about? He's the best, no one's even close. And they just get into this weird stuff. He's like a god brought from the heavens. I'm like, bro, like, okay, relax. Relax. Yeah, Bandmate and The Warning are 2 of them, Becca, but they're not as bad. There's a couple of them where it's like, yeah, exactly. Not every song, and not every song is going to be great, right? Because an artist didn't have enough time to put in to make every song great. That was Steam Breather. Now we're going to go to Oblivion. I knew you guys would get this, but it makes me laugh sometimes. It's like, calm down, man. Because they take it as a personal insult to them. The artist would tell you the same thing. Look, man, not every song I put out is great. I don't have that kind of time. I've got to fill up albums, right? So, yeah, it's always, I got a couple artists that I will not do any more of their stuff because I don't want to hear it. It's still a small amount. You know, it's like in this country that I live in. Not everybody's crazy. There's a small percentage, but they're the loudest ones. So it seems like everybody's radical. It's the same way in YouTube comments. Gotta get all the way down here to the White Album. Yeah, exactly, River. Exactly. Like, it's nothing to get upset. No, that doesn't help at all, Becca. It's kind of what I was alluding to. Oh, brother. River, I did one Nightwish. Oh, I would never do another one. Never do another one. Never. Because when people are just so radical, same way in politics, there's really no use even talking to them because there's no reasonability or logic. I used to throw people out of my office when I was a principal or a superintendent when I had a parent in there, and they would get, you know, if their kid did something wrong, and then that parent would start advocating for what the kid did wrong, and I'd be like, we can stop the discussion. That right there. You think it's right, they think it's right, you guys can just leave. There's no point. I figured you were, Evan Day, because you said everybody should listen to the whole thing. It won. And I get, you know, like a few people that comment on YouTube. I'm not trying to put the whole fan base. I'll tell you whose fans are interested. Are Elvis fans. Because let's be honest. I mean, I'm 54, so I'm old. They're all really old. I mean, almost all of them. So one, I'm impressed that they watch reactions on YouTube. Seriously, like that's awesome. But they get, you know, I was around when this happened. Well, I mean, that's great, but it doesn't mean you know more than I do. You lived through it, so you have a different experience with it. And I could never really understand what it meant at the time. So I get that part of it. Like I talked last week, I don't think Sgt. Pepper's is a top 3, top 5 Beatles album, but if you lived through it, a lot of the people that lived through that in 1967 think it's the best, and I get it because it was their shared experience. I don't have that same kind of experience. Yeah, the Doors fans are pretty pushy because they believe that, you know, Jim wrote at a higher level, so you just don't get it if you don't like his music. I'll have to listen to the Richard Thompson one. They are a bit delusional in this, but I mean, you know, I get it. They grew up through it, and it's like nothing they'd ever seen. I totally get it. And I mean, some Beatles fans can be awfully delusional too, but their overall point isn't wrong, at least with me. I think the Beatles are the greatest artists of all time. And I think it'll probably always be that way because they didn't create things, but they pioneered the popularity and took things and grew it. All kinds of different studio techniques, all kinds of different genres in their infancy. So once somebody's done it, it's hard to go back and be like that great because you don't have that much of an impact because basically everything's been done. Yeah, Who fans were always good, but I've always liked their stuff, Evan David. Yeah, that's what I was thinking the same thing, Becky. He wrote on a higher level. And I mean, you know, he's got some nice lyrics, but I mean, you talk about writing on a higher level. Check out Dylan's stuff and start breaking down some of his songs line by line and what they're allusions to. That's some insane stuff. I could have sworn I had this battle ready, but I don't. I have a winner, but I think that one was close. There's no one like Dylan. And I'll never believe there will be. I'll tell you who writes some Dylan-esque stuff on some of his stuff is Connor Oberst. Writes a lot like Dylan. But, you know, I don't necessarily spin Bright Eyes stuff all the time, but I've done almost all their albums. I was really surprised at the level that he writes at. He writes at an incredibly high level, allusions to all kinds of literature, poetry, different things that would take a hell of a lot of time to put down. It doesn't make them great necessarily, but I mean, it's highly impressive. Highly impressive. Okay, I got a vote, which I've got my vote locked in. Just didn't draw a lot of our regulars tonight, which is all right. It happens. That's why I'm a little... Sixto, yeah, Sixto was, he was a little in there too, Ness. Like, it takes so much time to write in that man. The amazing thing about Dylan was he's so freaking young when he wrote like that. But I mean, so were all these guys, Paul and John. Like, all these guys were so young when they were putting out this masterpiece stuff. It's kind of insane. All right, I know, guys, this is the one I've been dreading. Just because it's so damn long. The White Album. You know, Bostart suggested that we do our, you know, one from the first album and one from the second album. I don't want to do that because I think one album's better than the other one. But do we want to do it that way? We could do it this way. Let's do it this way. Everybody tell me your favorite. I'll put it up on the screen. From White Album 1, so the first two sides, I'll put it up. And then we'll kind of get those battled off. And then we'll sort of do White Album 2, and then we'll kind of come together maybe. So I'll let everybody pick a favorite off each one, and then I'll battle them off. I don't know if I'll battle them off tonight or not, but let's get it nailed down, if that makes sense. So pick your favorite from White Album 1. I'm not going to play anything while we're doing it. Go vote in the Mastodon if you haven't. Heck, Ness, you could say it's still the wrong time to be Mexican, at least in this freaking country. But, well, it wasn't a bad suggestion, Bostart, at all. There's really no right way to handle an album like this. Like, it's not a wrong thing. No, I got it, Lebowski. I was just waiting to get you in. I've got it. I've got it right up, man. I'll show you, actually. I've actually got it right here. So we'll play it. Yeah, we got Knocked Down. Hope you're doing well. wonder if I'm missing anything else. Then I copied and pasted it over, and it was about 3 o'clock in the morning one night when I did this. So I'm missing Julia, but you don't want Julia, right, Bo Star? So last week when Lebowski suggested, he said that thinks it's what Lennon would make music like this if he was still around today. That's what kind of brought this request on. Happiness is a Warm Gun. Such a good song, man. There's a lot of like crazy songs on this album. So we've got Back in the USSR. We got While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Harrison's best song, in my opinion, is very close with the top three. I knew Bo Star was going to pick Blackbird because you said that was your favorite McCartney last week. Yep, just one fade, Beck. Otherwise, we're here forever. That's why we're picking the best song. So it's got to be one. Getting you guys to make decisions. Anybody else got any suggestions from this? You might not. Trace also with While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Me as well. No, I was going to say, that's what I was thinking when the vocals hit. Definitely. All right, I think we got a decent handle on this. Let's vibe to this song. Yeah, we'll get to the second album in a minute. All right, that's Tame Impala. If you don't know any Tame Impala is quite talented. A little bit of Tame Impala up on the channel, but Trey and I both. It's one dude. I mean, it's a band, but it's one dude that does it all. And it's pretty impressive. And definitely sounds like Lennon on that. That's kind of a good catch by you, Lebowski. All right. We got 4 songs. I mean, I think the first one, whatever you want to call it, sides 1 and 2, the first album is far superior to the second one. In my humble opinion on this. So we'll battle these off. We'll look at the second one. We'll battle those off. And then we'll have some songs left over. You know what? Maybe I don't want to do it that way. I don't want to do it that way, which might have been what you were alluding to, Ness. I don't want to do it that way. What I want to do is... I don't necessarily know that I'm going to put all of the first side against the first side. If that makes sense. So let's go to the second album. That's what we need to do. I'll put it up because, yeah, like, if we do that, I just think the second side is weaker. So there you go. If everybody's got a favorite there. So let's see what everybody... Got a Helter Skelter, which I figured people were going to go with. Savoy Truffle, Revolution 1. Yeah, I mean, this is where we went off. 16 of the 28 tunes are just individuals, right? So this is where we started to... I mean, I get why people love the White Album. It's just not one of my favorites. Still got great stuff. I mean, you know, when you're talking about the Beatles, you're really splitting hairs, right? Like, it's just kind of one of those things. Okay. So I think we pretty much got this, which is kind of how I thought this would go. No Honey Pie. No Revolution 9. Although I thought someone might. What did I knock out of there that I shouldn't have knocked out of there? I knocked something out of there. Savoy Truffle. That's what I knocked out of there. So we got 3 here. All right, now let's narrow some of this down. I don't know if we'll narrow it all down. All right, let me... Well, it's a little hard to keep straight, Ness, when in the streaming world, right? They're all one album in the damn streaming world that we can just get to whenever we want. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Let's do it. Let me get to the White Album. And here we go. Oblivion, which I think was the right answer, the winner in the Mastodon.
Flew in from Miami Beach, BUAC. Didn't get to bed last night. On the way to paperback was on my knee. Man, I had a dreadful flight. I'm back in the USSR. You don't know how lucky you are, boy. Back in the USSR.
Yeah, this kind of works the way it's even. I needed another song, Ness. I got your I'm So Tired in here.
All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment.
I don't like Revolution 9, but I mean, I get why some people do. I had a few people when we did the White Album review say it was their favorite Beatles song. I mean, whatever, man. I mean, if you love it, more power to you. This one might be interesting. Everybody vote. The vote is up. If you can vote, vote. Because there's way more people in here than are voting. But I know some people listen to this while they're working or whatever, and they can't exactly jump on their phone and vote. So I get it. Dang. You guys are surprising me tonight, man. I just played the whole damn song, didn't I? About. I mean, they're short. Just gonna look at what the most streamed song on here is. Blackbird is by far the most streamed song. Right. So back in the USSR beats Blackbird. That surprises me. I'm not saying it's wrong. And I don't really think there's a wrong. There is a couple of these that I think is a pretty easy, but usually.
Oh yeah. She's well acquainted with the touch of the velvet hand, like a lizard on a window pane. The man in the crowd with the multicolored mirrors on his hobnailed boots, lying with his eyes while his hands are busy working overtime. A soap impression of his wife, which he ate and donated to the National Trust.
I know, River, that's why I kind of like have to let it play out a little bit.
I need a fix, 'cause I'm going down to the bits that I left uptown. I need a fix.
See, I don't think this is close in my book, but it doesn't mean that both songs aren't really good. All right, we're live. We're live on the poll. There we go. I had to let John get there.
To the bottom, I go back to the top of the slide, where I stop and I turn and I go for a ride, till I get to the bottom and I see you again. Yeah. But don't you want me to love you?
No, I get it, River. I mean, you know. There'll be definitely a difference in soundscape between these two. We're writing about Eric Clapton's chocolate habits. Ness, I feel like the Beach Boys could have wrote this song, right? Because he's just singing about the different chocolates that are in Eric Clapton's chocolate box. And like the way the Beach Boys just would sing about a car and just talk about every part of the car, and that became a song. Bro, who knows? River, who knows? Manson's all over 60s music, especially with the Beach Boys, but that's another story. Well, that is the 3 George songs, right? Something, Here Comes the Sun, and While My Guitar Gently Weaves. It's kind of those 3, and then all the rest of them for 99% of the people. Shoot.